Gurudev. Hope your exam was very good. I'm sure it is excellent for most of you. I have seen all your papers and you all passed with flying colors. Yeah, fantastic. Great job, guys. Yeah, so today what we will do is we will just look at a summary of Ashtavakra 1 through Ashtavakra 7. After the exam, a lot of people asked me questions. Oh, in this question, in this particular topic, I have not understood this very well. Some of you have actually asked me questions in your answer paper. That's amazing. That's the first time I've seen somebody ask me a question in the answer paper. After writing half an answer, Ekta ji, you know what? I cannot understand this point. In your answer paper. That was amazing. Yeah. So what we will do now is I will address some of the questions that some of you sent to me via email, yeah, and text and other methods. So we will look at a complete summary from Ashtavakra 1 through 7. Yeah. So all your doubts get absolutely clear and your foundation is strong. Yeah. If your foundation for the first 7 Ashtavakra Gitas is really strong, yeah, going forward is like a piece of cake. That is why I insist that you must take these exams and must attempt them sincerely, honestly. Yeah. So now let's begin. Tell me, how does Ashtavakra 1 begin? Yeah. With Janaka's question. What is Janaka's question? How can I become free? He wants to be free. Yeah, he says, I have heard all this jnana, all this knowledge from so many sources. Yeah, I have read so many books. I know what it means to be a Vairagi. Yeah, but how does Vairagya become my nature? Oh, that has not happened. Yeah. So many of us have been on this path, right, for a long time and have this question. Yeah, we are looking for freedom. Now what freedom? Freedom from what? If somebody is looking for freedom, he realizes there is a bondage. He might not be able to pinpoint what it is, but he knows there is something that, is binding me, because of which I am not free. I don't feel free. Yes, that was Janaka's question. He wanted freedom from bondage. Yeah, and what was the bondage? What did Gurudev tell us in Ashtavakra 1? Only 3 categories are there: people, situations and things. Yeah, we are bound either by some person in our life whom we love or hate. So what is love? Raga. Hate? Dvesha. Yeah, maybe it's not as strong as love and hate. Like and dislike, prefer and do not prefer. Yeah, want and not want. Yeah, this, when you cross this line, it starts getting feverish. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to be with this person. Then what? Feverishness has arisen in me. It has shaken my peace. Anything that has shaken my peace, what has that done to me? Has taken away my freedom. I am bound to that person. I remember, you're not bound only to the people you have raga for. You are bound even more, glued, yeah, like Fevicol, glued to a person, yeah, you have dvesha for. Dvesha is, yeah, not just hatred, but jealousy, yeah, greed, dislike, yeah, getting annoyed with somebody, disinterested in something, yeah, anything that can move your graph up or down. Do you understand the meaning of moving up or down? I receive a gift. What happens to me? I get super excited, my graph goes up. Yeah, I did not get what I expected to get. What happens? My graph goes down. Yeah, super excitement or depression. Graph up, graph down. This is raga, dvesha. Raga, dvesha. I am not maintaining a balance of emotion. A balance of emotion is sambhava. Got it? And when I don't maintain a balance of emotion or don't maintain sambhava, what happens to me? Yeah, I start wanting that. Then that want becomes feverishness. Oh, I cannot be without it all day. When I'm eating, I'm thinking about it. When I'm walking outside, I'm thinking about it. When I'm driving, I'm thinking about it. When I'm in class, I'm thinking about it. When I'm at work, I'm thinking about it. Constantly thinking about something, whether it is raga or dvesha, doesn't matter. You are stuck. Got it? Yeah. This feverishness is what is bondage. This is what Janaka wants freedom from. Yeah. So what does Ashtavakra say? Oh, simple. Leave these people, situations and things and go to the Himalayas. Does he say that? No. Yeah, he teaches you like Lord Krishna. You be in this world. You be amongst these people, situations and things that are your bondage and learn to rise above. Yeah. Become dispassionate. Like a lotus flower. A lotus flower and its leaves are always above the water. Yeah, water cannot touch it. Yeah, you drop some water on the lotus leaf and see. It will not stay. Yeah. So, Ashtavakra tells Janaka how to become a lotus and bloom. Yeah, and stay in that blossoming, that beautiful blooming of that lotus flower. How to do it? Yeah, he gives you techniques. So many techniques we've learned until now, right? Yeah. So Ashtavakra 1 is just identifying, oh, I am stuck in people, I am stuck in certain situations I want and I don't want, and I am stuck in things that I like and I dislike. Clear? So I hope you've made that list. Yeah, so I will give you a snapshot. If you've done a little homework, just a little snapshot how to go from 1 to 2. Yeah. So in Ashtavakra 2, what does he say? The moment you start looking, oh, I am stuck in this person, I am stuck in this thing. What do you start noticing? What is the cause of misery? Your own habit patterns. Yes. These people, situations and things don't trouble me so much, but my habit pattern with this person, yeah, I behave in the same way and the same way the person reacts back to me, and then again after a few days or months again I behave in the same way, and this continues, this has become a habit pattern, yeah, and I am lost in this habit pattern. So, identifying step number 2 is my habit pattern with people, situations and things. Now, when I start looking at my habit patterns, oh my God, I eat so much, I shouldn't be eating so much. My habit pattern, even when my stomach signals, stop eating, what do? I don't listen to the stomach. My mind says, oh, one more gulab jam. One more piece of pizza. I am lost in that sense. Yeah, I do not listen to the body. That is why in Ashtavakra 1 only he has given you 3 disciplines that you have to follow. What were they? Discipline of body, discipline of mind and discipline of speech. Yeah, I hope you are all sticking to your vow of discipline of speech. That I will not hurt anybody, come what may. Yeah? No word should leave my mouth that will cause turbulence in another person's mind. If this is happening, yeah, stop yourself now. Enough. You have cross the kindergarten part of Ashtavakra now. Now become strong with your discipline, your vow. Yeah? Now I will not say another word that will cause turbulence in another mind. At least from my side, I will keep myself pure. My intention should be pure, not to hurt anybody. Yeah? So, these few disciplines help you. Yeah? Once you recognize your habit patterns, these disciplines help you move away from them. Yeah? Slowly you have to move away from your habit patterns. No? Yeah? So these 3 disciplines, if you have not been inculcating, begin now. Yes? The second thing, when you start looking at yourself, oh, I have this bad habit and I keep doing it and I keep doing it with a person or a situation or a thing, then guilt comes up in me. So what should I do? Apply the 5 principles. What are the 5 principles? Kshama, forgiveness. And how should I forgive? Arjava, yeah, with sincerity. Yeah. Third, I should have compassion. Not only for the other person, we are not only talking about another person, but stop beating yourself up. Yeah? If I do something wrong, what do? Oh, I am in Ashtavakra class and I am doing this. Oh, I am very bad, I am very bad, I am very bad. What am I doing? I am beating myself up. Have compassion. Yeah? So many lifetimes this mind has spent lost in this Maya, and it's difficult for the mind to suddenly get disciplined. No? So it will take some time. Have compassion. So, principle number 3, Daya, compassion. 4th, contentment. Cultivate contentment. Yeah, till the time you are not content, yeah, from within, you will not find happiness in this world. Yeah, dosha, contentment. What is. Everything is because of me. Yes, whatever I am getting today is because of my past karma. And whatever I get tomorrow will be because of what karma I do right now. So let me focus on this karma, give my 100% and do my best. Yeah? And after doing, let go, because everything is anyway happening. I have this thing, no, that I am doing. But everything is actually like a flowing river. We've learnt this in karma session again and again and again. Right? Yeah? So, look back at your karma session. And also in the past 1 week, I have sent out a lot of question and answers that came from your group actually on karma. Yeah? So, look at all the emails from past 1 week. Past 10 days I should say. Yeah? About 8 to 10 emails are all on karma. You will definitely find your answers. Do not ignore those emails. They have very beautiful wisdom. So recognize this. Everything is karma. Cultivate contentment. What is. Let me just give my 100% and then let go. Yes? This is contentment. Being with what is. Yes, and being 100%. Clear? And the last is truth. What is truth? What is Satyam? Everything is changing. Nothing is permanent. Yeah? Not even this body, not this mind, and no drama of this body-mind complex is permanent. Everything is temporary. Yes? So whatever is happening, good situation, bad situation in life, look at it and smile. This will also pass. This will also pass. Yeah? I taught a session in Hindi yesterday here, and when I was talking about this will also pass, they were like, how do we say this in Hindi? So I said, whatever situation comes up, no, you just say, sab theek hai. Sab theek hai. Doesn't matter. Sab theek hai. Yeah? ठीक नहीं भी है ना, तो भी अपने मन को बोलो सब ठीक है. There's a movie, right? Some Amir Khan movie where he says, all is well, all is well, all is well. Yeah? So, do that. Somehow calm your mind down. Bring that sambhava in you and then take whatever action is required. You must take action, huh? We have discussed this n number of times. Action is required, yeah, because it is the flow of the river. It is happening. Yeah? You cannot sit and say, I will not act. Yeah? That is also an action. Not acting is also an action. Yeah? So recognize this truth. Everything is happening. Everything is happening. Yeah? Just be with what is, and that is the truth, that it is all temporary, all passing, all moving like a river. Yeah? Can you catch hold of a particular point in a river? No, na? The river keeps flowing. Yeah? Like that only life keeps moving. It keeps flowing. People come, people go. Situations come, they go. Everything has an expiry date. This is the highest truth. Nothing is permanent. Clear? Ashtavakra 2 clear? Yeah? Moving on to Ashtavakra 3, what does he say? Oh, I am stuck in this person and I have raga and dvesha. Suppose, for example, my dvesha is jealousy. It must be related to some sense. So jealousy, what is it? Why did it arise? Oh, I saw his beautiful car, or I saw that one's mansions, or I saw this lady's diamonds. Oh, then jealousy arose in me. Oh, he has something that I do not have. This led to dvesha in me. This is dvesha. Got it? So now sense of sight was responsible for this jealousy coming up in me. First thing, what does Ashtavakra say? Address that emotion. Do you remember? What do? We keep observing the jealousy in the stomach and observe, and that emotion turns around. Yeah, and it becomes joy. Yeah, we've done this. The 7 different chakras have the different emotions. So you turn the emotion around. That's the first thing you do. Yeah, calm yourself down. Bring yourself to sambhava. Understand sambhava. Sam, equanimous. Bhava, emotion. Yeah, when my emotion is not up or down, but sambhava. Got it? Equanimous emotion. Yeah. So now I have recognized it is related to one sense of sight. Yeah. So that is Ashtavakra 3. That everything that you experience will be related to some sense. For example, if I have a raga of appreciation, I want him to approve of me, I want her to approve of me, I want him to say good things about me. Oh, if somebody says bad things about me, it disturbs me. What is this? I am stuck in sense of sound. Got it? Yeah. Similarly, for example, if I have raga for a particular food, some people love a particular food, and cannot just stop. What is that? Lay's chips, yeah, for example. No one can eat just one. You cannot stop. Yeah? So this is the raga for food. You recognize that the body cannot accept it. The body says, oh, this is too much. Yeah? But the mind does not listen to the body. Yeah? So now I have recognized this raga is sense of taste. So far clear? Yeah. The second part of Ashtavakra 3 is that these senses are related to elements. Okay. Now look around you. Everything and everyone around you is nothing but a permutation and combination of the 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? Earth, water, fire, ether and air. Everybody and everything. Pick up anything around you. your clothes lying on the floor, or your shoes lying on the floor, or the light lamp in your room, yeah, or the bed sheet, or you yourself, or an insect that is flying in your room right now. Everything is the same 5 elements in different permutations and combinations. Yeah, this is clear? Yeah, everything in the world is just made up of these 5 elements. There is no 6th element. Okay? Yeah. So now everything is made up of the 5 elements. When I have a particular raga or dvesha, it means that there is one particular element which is dominating. Yes? So now, once I've recognized, oh, one of my raga is the sense of sight. What is the element related to sight? Is fire. Yeah? Oh, fire element is dominating in me. Got it? Sometimes I am looking for other people's words. That time, ether element is dominating in me. Sense of sound is ether element. Yeah? Sometimes when I'm just thinking about food, even after eating food, yeah, water element is dominating in me. So recognize, do this homework if you've not done it sincerely yet. Yeah? Or revisit your homework and see, are they the same? Is there any improvement, any change so far? Yeah? Let us look at ourselves. Yeah? Some self-introspection. So here Ashtavakra 3 ended, telling you that a particular element is dominating in you when this is happening. So what does it mean? If a particular element is dominating in me, at that point of time, the elements are responsible for all this. Oh, till now I thought I was responsible. Yeah, and then I put a label on myself. I am angry, or I am a jealous person, or I am a greedy person. Yeah, it's not about others, but I myself have put labels on myself. Yeah, and then whatever labels you put on yourself, those become your habit patterns. Recognize this. Yeah. So, it is my responsibility now to rip off these labels that I have put. Yeah. So, let go. Drop. Yeah. Recognize that I am na prithvi, na jalam, na vayu, dyor, na va bhavan. You are not either of these 5 elements. Yeah. They just rise and fall, rise and fall like waves. Yes? So, do not put labels on yourself. It is because of the play of elements. And this is all the design of Maya. Yeah? It's the best design. Yeah? The best design. Beautiful trap laid down for you so that you keep falling into it. You either fall into one Maya or the other, but you fall. Either fire element or water element or earth element, you keep falling into the Maya. Yes? So, beautifully designed Maya, yeah, flawlessly designed, just to ensure that you do not get out of this Maya. Oh ho, big conspiracy, the universe is doing. Yeah. So wake up to this. Yeah. Drop these labels and recognize it is just a play of these elements. Yeah. Ashtavakra 3 complete. Yeah. When everything is a play of the elements only, the elements have created this situation, the elements are bringing up this raga or dvesha in me for this situation, and then the whole drama is happening because of the elements. Where are you? Where am I? What is this doership about that I am the doer? I am not there only. When everything is happening, because of these elements coming up and going down, dominating, when all this drama is created because of these elements, fire element dominates, I feel jealousy, I feel anger. Water element dominates, yeah, what happens to me? Yeah, my sense of taste wants this and that to eat or drink. I get lost in that food and then I keep eating and it becomes a habit pattern and I put on a lot of weight and then I'm stuck. Oh my God, this drama continues. Yeah, sense of smell is what? Yeah, earth element. Yeah. I'm so addicted to perfumes, I want more perfumes and want more perfumes. Yeah. Oh, I am lost in sense of smell. I like that so much. Oh, it is earth element dominating in me. Yeah. Recognize these things. Which element dominates? Yeah. So the entire drama is created by the elements. Yeah. The entire drama happens because of the elements. So where am I in the picture? Yes, these are of the body and mind. Yes, all these elements, their interaction with the body and mind and the creation of raga and dvesha and the habit patterns with people, situations and things, this entire drama is of the body and mind. And Ashtavakra 4 goes into more details now, telling you, oh, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I have a body, I have a mind. Yes, this body is just a tool, an instrument. Yes, like you need water, drinking water. You open the tap, yeah, and the water flows, right? Can the tap say, oh, the water is flowing because of me, I am bringing the water in? No. The water flows. That tap was just an instrument to bring that water to point A. Are you getting this? Just like that, your body-mind complex is an instrument to bring a particular karma. Yeah? Either your way or the other people and, situations, things around you, whatever you are expressing or whatever is happening through you, yeah, is the karma of those people and yours. Get it? Now, if some karma has to come to me, yeah, it has to come to me through an instrument. Yeah, for example, I am supposed to receive some bad news, via mail. Yeah, so the postman will come and he'll deliver the bad news, the bad telegram or the bad news to me. Yeah. Do I catch the postman and start boxing him and bashing him up? No. He's just the carrier. The news had to come to me through some channel. Do you get this? Yes. So my karma had to come to me. He was the channel. Look at everybody like that. Yes. And look at yourself also like that. This is just a channel for that karma to flow. Karma is flowing of its own accord. Yes. It has a momentum of its own. Yes. Everything is happening because of that one consciousness who is doing this, who is playing this game and experiencing it also. Yes. Therefore, I am not the doer, yeah, and I am not the experiencer. When everything is of the body and mind and I am not the body and mind, then how can I be the doer? Yeah, you look at it this way, or you look at it another way, that anyway everything is the play of karma. Yeah, everything is flowing like a river. Yes, then where am I? I just keep screaming and shouting like that leaf flowing in the river. I don't want to go south, I want to go north. No use. The flow of karma has a momentum and it will take you south. Do you see this? Yes? So stop screaming and shouting, oh, I am the doer or I am the experiencer. You are not the doer and you are not the experiencer. The river of karma is just flowing. Just flow with it. Whatever is happening through you, let it happen. Yeah? If you are a postman, you're supposed to be the postman, you be the postman. Simple. Yeah? Sometimes you are the postman, sometimes you are the person who receives the bad news from the postman. It doesn't matter. Yeah? Do both of them with 100% there. Yes? 100% in the present moment. It doesn't matter. Yeah? What is contentment, dosha. I am not the doer and I am not the experiencer even. Yeah? Is this clear? Yeah? Another aspect of looking at it. I am not the doer, I am not the experiencer. Everything is happening because of karma. Yeah? But I still have this doership. Oh, I am doing. Why do I have it? What is the problem? I have identified myself with this body and mind. So you remember in Ashtavakra 4 he tells you identification. You've identified with whether you are male or female, young or old, talented, not talented. Remember all those identifications? Yeah. So the root cause of my misery is what? My identification with this body and mind. Yeah. Being pretty or ugly, skillful, not skillful, talented, not talented, young, old. All these are qualities of what? Perfect. This body-mind complex. I am not this body. I am not this mind. Therefore, I am not the doer. I am not the experiencer even. Cool? Ashtavakra 4 clear? Absolutely? Yeah? The main sutra that you have to remember. Put it up on your wall. What? Dharma, adharma. Sukham, dukkham. Manasani nate vibho. Yes? Now you should be able to tell me what this means. Yeah? This is all of the mind. Sukha, dukkha. Yeah? Right, wrong. This is all of the mind. Na kartasi, na bhoktasi, mukta evasi sarvada. I am not the doer. I am not the experiencer. I am free always. That's where he ended on Ashtavakra 4 and Ashtavakra 5 begins from there. What is Ashtavakra 5? You are free right now. Yes? So now you understand all this bondage is just because of the mind and the drama of the mind. The mind gets lost in a raga or a dvesha. The mind develops the habit pattern and the mind loves, like a worm likes to wallow in pus. The mind likes to wallow in this maya. Yeah, that is why it is so much of an effort to, pull it back and discipline it and come back again and again. Yeah. What is this coming back again and again called by Ashtavakra? Being a witness. Beautiful. Yeah. So I be a witness to everything that is happening. Yeah. When I become just a witness, so whatever is happening to this body-mind complex. I'm not this body, I'm not this mind. Yeah. That moment I become free. Right? Yeah. I am ready to let go of this bondage. This bondage is created by this mind only. Yes. Now I have separated myself from the mind. So I have dropped the bondage willingly. Yes. And I am free. Got it? So it is all about how you feel. Right? If you feel you are free, you are free. If you feel you are bound, you are bound. Yeah? So he says, Mukta bhimani mukto hi. If you feel you are free, you are free. It's that moment it drops away. You have to recognize, oh, I am not this mind. I am not this body. This moment I let go. Open my arms. Open my fists. My fists are closed like this. Yeah? I am holding on to mud in my hands and I am closing my fists and I am just not ready to open my fists. Yeah? The consciousness says, I am giving you diamonds, open your fists, but I am holding on to mud. Yeah? Recognize this. Wake up to this. Open your fists, drop the mud. Yeah? And you will see that there are diamonds. You are free. Yeah? If you feel you are free this moment. If you feel you are bound, you are bound. Yeah? So beautifully he takes us from Ashtavakra 4, I am not the doer, to Ashtavakra 5. You are free right now because you are not this body and mind. You are not the doer, you are not the experiencer. So who am I then? Then he comes to the qualities of the self. Remember, this was a question in your exam. So what are the qualities of the self? I am ego. It is one consciousness. How do I recognize this? Tell me. If I am not this body and mind, I am that energy inside it. Yeah? That energy, the consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you want to call it electricity, the electric current. Yeah? But can you say that the electric current flowing in this wire is different from the electric current flowing in that wire? It's the same, right? Just like that, the electric current in this body is the same as in that body and in that body and in that person and that non-living object, that table, that chair, that fan, that lamp, that light. Oh, it's the same electric current everywhere. Get it? Yes? We are all the same consciousness. That consciousness had this beautiful ability to manifest itself into different types of prakriti. Earth, water, fire, ether, air. And then different combinations of this prakriti are all around me. Yeah? In the form of a human being, in the form of an animal or insect, in the form of a computer or a table. Wow! Amazing! But finally, it is that one consciousness that had this ability to manifest in different ways. Yes? So, I am that one. We are all that one only. Ego. That consciousness. Yes? So, that is what is the first quality of the self. Ego. Second, mukto. Free. Yeah? The moment you drop the identification with the body and the mind, you will see that you are free. If you feel you are free, you are free. Yes? If you feel you are bound, you are bound. What is the meaning of if I feel I am bound? Means I have identified with the mind and the body. I feel that I am the mind. I feel I am the body. Hence, all the drama created the mind. I feel I am that. Yes? So now you see what it means? You have to separate yourself from that. Yeah? Recognize. You don't even have to separate. You are separate. You have to just open your eyes. It's as simple as that. Yeah? The eyes are closed shut and you are not ready to open your eyes. Yes? And I'm telling you, open your eyes. And you're like, no, I'm not opening my eyes. No. All you have to do is open and look. Yes? It's that simple. Enlightenment is that simple. Yeah. So, recognize this. Just wake up. One blessing I would give each one of you. That may you wake up soon. In this lifetime, huh? Really, really soon. Yeah? And recognize the quality of the self. You are free, mukta. Yeah? Third quality, purna. Purna is complete. Don't think I need this and I need that to be complete. Yeah? It is the trishna or the thirst of the mind that makes you feel that, oh, you need this and you need that. How many ever desires of the mind you fulfill, whatever you keep running after, whether money, fame, name, relationships, things, whatever, yeah, it will never ever make you feel complete. Yeah. Recognize this, that it is the tendency of the mind to keep wanting. Yeah? It is because the mind thinks that it is not purna, it is not complete. And it is right, no? How can the body and mind be complete? Yeah? Until the time I identify with the body and mind, I will not feel complete. Therefore, very important point, separate yourself. Yadi deham prithak kritya. If you separate yourself from the body, chiti vishramya tishtati. What is chiti? The mind, yeah, the self. Vishramya tishtati. It will rest. Yeah? You have to disassociate with the body and see how this mind comes to a rest. To just recognize you are complete, purna. Yeah? That's the third quality. Fourth, chidah kriya, devoid of action. Makes sense, right? Here we say, I am not the doer. So when I am not the doer, I am devoid of action. There is something within me that does nothing. Yeah? So I am chidah kriya. And I am asango. What is sangha? Yeah, to be with. Literal translation is sangha. To be with. Asanga, to not be with. That means I am not attached to anything. I am the pure consciousness. Yeah, is the electricity or the electric current attached to the wire? No. Nothing can touch the electric current. That's what you are. That's what I am. Yeah? So recognize this. Wake up to this beautiful fact that I am asango, untouched. Yeah? Very beautiful it is. And I am nispraha. Spraha is desire, feverishness. I want. Okay, I don't want is also a want. Huh? So, want or don't want, both is spraha. But this want and don't want is of the mind. I am not the mind. My problem is I have identified with the mind. The moment I disassociate with the body-mind complex, I recognize I am the self. And what is that self? Nispraha, devoid of this feverishness of want or not want. Clear? So I am nispraha. And that which is not attached, that which is devoid of desire, that is obviously shanta, peaceful. These are the 7 qualities of the self. This was a question in your exam paper. Yeah? This is Ashtavakra, 5 complete. You are free. Yeah? You are this self. These are your qualities. That opens up the mind to, oh, wow. Yeah? I am not all these things that were changing. Yeah? So what am I? Ashtavakra number 6, changelessness. Yeah? I do not get affected. I do not change. I am free. I am that one electric current that is flowing everywhere in everything. Yeah? That is the only changeless. Yeah? Everything else is changing, everything is flowing, everything is temporary, everything else comes with an expiry date. Yes? But Nothing happens to me. I am changeless. Yeah? That's very beautiful Ashtavakra. Recognize the changelessness in you. In that he gave you a few examples also, na? Where people come and say, oh, you have changed so much. But somewhere inside you say, oh no, I haven't changed, I'm the same. Yeah? I am still the same. I am still the same. Yes, I am that changelessness. So, that is Ashtavakra number 6. Fountain of joy. This opens up that fountain of joy. Oh, I'm not all these silly things that I identified with this body and this mind and all its drama. Oh, I am separate from it. The moment you break away from the body-mind complex, drama stops in life. Yeah? And this chitter-chatter which goes on in the back of your mind, this also completely stops. It drops off. Because chitter-chatter is of the mind. And the moment I learned the skill to drop the mind, yeah, what happens? Everything drops off. It's a very beautiful feeling. Yeah? It's that peace that you are looking for. Yeah? Which you think that you might get in this relationship and that money and that name or that fame or fulfilling this desire or that desire. But it does not come from that. It is that peace you are actually looking for, where the mind shuts off. Yeah? Where you completely disassociate with the mind and recognize your pure self, that peace within. Yeah? And you've all experienced it in long Kriya, when we do the Sudarshan Kriya sometimes, when we are at the end after the breathing and you're somewhere deep down. Yeah, for a few minutes you completely lose all attention outside, everything is gone. Yeah, you are completely somewhere deep down in a silence, in a solitude, in complete peace. It may be for a few seconds it must have happened, but it has happened to all of you, huh? That is why you keep coming back again and again to do the Kriya, right? Yeah, because you have tasted that peace. Yeah, and now the mind is really looking for that. The mind just doesn't know. Yeah? It wants to shut up. Yeah? The only problem is that you have given the reins of your life into the hands of the mind. Take the reins in your hand and see the mind shut off. Yeah? It will be completely off, cut off. Yeah? That peace opens a fountain of joy within. And then I recognize, oh, what? I am the consciousness that is beyond the gunas and doshas. So now let's understand gunas and doshas. Remember I had asked you to find out your dosha. Did you find out? Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the 3 doshas. Did you find out your dosha? Yeah. And Rajas, Tamas and Sattva are the 3 gunas. Yeah. So, Rajas, what is Rajas? Yeah, lots of restlessness in the body, restlessness in the mind. Restlessness in the body, what will you do? You keep walking up and down. Yeah? Or you're sitting and your hand is going on like this. This is too much Rajas in the body. Too many thoughts in the mind. Yeah? What is Tamas? Very dull, lethargic, speaking in such a manner that people really get bored listening to you and are definitely not interested. Tamas, dullness or lethargy. Yeah? Tamas is not just in the body, but when it manifests in thoughts, it's more of negative, evil thoughts. Yeah? Not feeling good, not thinking happy things. Attention is more on negativity. Tamasic. This is tamas. And sattva? This is sattva. Talking about knowledge, being with each other in this space, being in the company of good. Being in satsang, being happy. Dancing, singing, relaxing, meditating. This is sattva. Yeah? Mind is also sattvic, body is also sattvic. Yeah? You're not very dull and you're not very agitated. There is a balance. This is sattva. So 3 gunas clear. Yeah? Now 3 doshas. We have done our own quizzes and found out, no? If you have a lot of water element in your body, it tells you you are kapha prakriti. Yeah? So then it also gives you a chart where you should check, okay, this food is good for me. You might not feel very good when it is raining or snowing outside because the kapha in your body increases. Yeah? So understand what is your prakriti. Yeah? When we go ahead in Ashtavakra, he talks more about the doshas and gunas. Yeah? So we'll address more in depth that time. But you understand, you start finding out, okay, this is my dosha and this affects me so much. Yeah? For example, pitta people will feel hungry more often, and to keep the pitta down, it is a good idea for pitta people to keep eating at short intervals. Yeah? So different prakritis have different ways in which it can be balanced. Yeah? Similarly, vata people will have to avoid things that lead to a lot of gas and wind. Yeah? Vata equals to wind or gas. Yeah? So you have to bring about a balance. Eat more sattvic food, more green vegetables, which will reduce the vata in you. Yeah? So bring about that balance. When you do a research on the internet, it will tell you, yeah, what foods are good for vata, what are good for pitta, what are the timings when your vata and pitta are high. Yeah, it's called an Ayurvedic clock. Yeah, so find out these things, do a little research. So here he says that I am the consciousness that is beyond these gunas and doshas. And it is present in everything and everyone. I explained it to you, how it is present in everything and in everyone. The same electric current is running in this person and that person and that person. Yes. So I am actually all pervading. Correct? Yeah. I am in everything and everyone. Yes. And it's the same current, that same consciousness that is in the sky, in the rivers, in the water, in the mountains, in the planets, in the stars, in people, in insects, in the earth, in volcanoes, in water, in air, everywhere. Yeah? Everything is God. A skill is required to see this, huh? Very beautifully said, na? Kutaschit kaushalad eva paramatma vilokyate. With some skill, you will see God. Yeah? With some skill, when you drop this entire world of 5 elements and this body, mind complex, you will see God. Yeah? Ashtavakra 7, everything is God. Yeah? Everything is God. Yeah? Just like the sweetness is present in the sugarcane from whichever side you eat it. Yeah? Just like the sea water tastes salty whether you taste that water at the beach or right in the middle of the ocean. Yeah? Just like this is nothing but thread. It may look like one integrated piece of green cloth, but actually this is all just thread. Yeah? Just like that. Everything is God. Everyone is God. You are God. Yes. So I hope I have answered all your questions, yeah, and given you a good summary of Ashtavakra 1 through 7. Yes. Now we can wrap up this session, yeah, and we can say that your foundation is very strong, and we can move on to Ashtavakra 8 next week. Get ready. Pull up your socks to dive deeper into Ashtavakra. See you soon. Jai Gurudev.